to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using inappropriate language or gestures. Spectators engaging in
Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup, along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And now the opening lineup for New York. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And for the Bulls, they've got Okoro. Buzelis out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. Here we go. It's game one of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play and the regular season standings.
Yeah, to win this thing, you probably have to win this first game. Advancing with a loss is possible, but then you have to win your final three in the Cup group stage. So this opener is huge.
And that one's good. Brunson.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
Okoro outside. And here's Simons outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Bridges. Last game for him, he had 14. And down it goes. 2 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And here's New York now. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You got to respect that mindset. All right, Shams, thanks very much. Here's Simons after New York picked up the three with their last shot. Collins, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
It's Bridges on the wing. He's covered by Simons. Hart with a screen on Simons. Hart passes to Bridges, and it's New York scoring again.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Pass to Buzelis. And here's Simons. Collins with a screen on Bridges. There's Simons with a three, and the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. The Knicks have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Kicks it out to Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Outside Hart, the three ball. Chicago with a rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Okoro. Anunoby covering. There's Simons with a three. Hart pulls it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Fires the three. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Hart.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Mitchell Robinson. He's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Back to you.
Physical. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Pass to Brunson. Robinson against Collins. Robinson passes to Hart. No good with the triple. The Bulls trail by 10. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And he knocks down the first one. MP's checked in for Chicago. New York also changing it up. Bridges, he's checked in for Hart. And Alvarado's subbed in for Brunson. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house, and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
And here's MP from outside. Counted from distance.
MP claps back with that three-pointer.
Outside McBride. Stolen by Collins. And they're pushing it up. MP outside. Beyond the arc. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Alvarado outside. Screen by Robinson to the middle. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Collins. Inside. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Come on, man. So aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
Towns passes to McBride. Shoots over Simons. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks out in front, up by 4, and we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Miller is out there with Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And as we start up the NBA Cup, let's explain to our viewers how the groups are formed.
Sure thing, B.A. First, you only play teams from your conference. The groups are drawn based off of last year's standings. So they try to keep it even in terms of quality of team.
And New York has possession. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. 6 to shoot. Here's Sohan. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Miller. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
For Chicago, Okoro is checked in for Sexton. Simons comes in for MP. And it's Trey Jones in for Giddey. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Alvarado, the pass to Anunoby. Wide open look. That one falls. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the night.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Jones from outside. And Anunoby pulls it down.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Robinson, Anunoby. Stolen by Miller. Outside Jones. Simons outside. Smith outside. Takes the three. Drills it from deep. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Now here's Simons. Chicago passing it around. Jones from outside. Another three for Chicago.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside McBride. Miller against Anunoby. Robinson, a screen on Simons. New York, no good that time either. And it's the Bulls' ball. Big run right now for them, 11-2. Second shot opportunity, and Miller with the lay-in.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Pass to Robinson. Robinson, a screen on Miller. Back to Robinson. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. For Chicago, Collins, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Miller. And MP subbed in for Simons. New York also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Mikal Bridges. Shamet comes in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Collins passes to Jones. Here's MP. From the high post, 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Shamet. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Brian, back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Brunson passes to Towns, and there's the foul. It'll go on Trey Jones. That's his first foul, and some changes here for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Robinson, and it's Bridges in for Shamet.
Mikal Bridges.
Outside Brunson, over Jones, and there's Brunson. That one's good on the assist from Anunoby. And that's now 10 points for Jalen Brunson. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. MP no good. Knicks trail by 5. The 3. The rebound by MP.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Jones' shot is good.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Brunson surveys. And that concludes the first half. Chicago ahead, leading by 8. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Welcome everyone as we dig into the details, things working out so far for the Chicago Bulls.
3 has been their magic number. They are shooting that thing.
Shooting it for real. Hitting those shots opens up everything for them. They should have a lot of room to operate in the second half.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for the Knicks, I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish fans saw it that way. Most of the time it's about instant gratification. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
On the court right now for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Now here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Wow, Mikal showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
Over to the wing. Simons outside. And he makes it on the layup. Simons has got 5.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Chicago passing it around. Pass to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. He can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 6. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
BA, he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back to the basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end. Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Pass to Okoro. Jones sets a screen. Simons outside. Over Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, they feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
Goes back up. Towns owning it inside.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on a second chance.
Outside Jones. Pass to Collins. Here's Simons. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Collins. And good. Off the lead pass that time.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Brunson against Jones. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 12 points.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, BA, he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. MP comes in for Simons. And the Knicks making a change here as well. McBride, he's checked in for Anunoby. MP left side. The three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. MP's got 14 points.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
Back to Brunson. Towns, a screen on Jones. Offensive rebound. Here's Brunson outside. The shot misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And stolen by Bridges. Fast break. Here comes New York. Finished off the break.
This is something you're seeing evolve with Mikal Bridges, expanding his playmaking abilities.
MP looking around. Pass to Jones. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep, MP. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Now here's McBride. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. And now it's just a 2-point Bulls lead.
All eyes on Brunson, and he knows it, guys. So what does he do? He kicks it out to the perimeter and gets a great look from three.
Pass to MP. There's the three. Oh, a silky three from MP.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Outside McBride. And it's off from three-point range. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Chicago ahead, up by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Anthony Simons, Colin Sexton up there with Miller. Then there's Jalen Smith, and it's MP in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Here's Sexton. After the basket by New York on the other end. Money. Muscling it home. MP.
MP is cooking right now. And, folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
To the inside. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Bulls leading by 3. On the wing, MP puts up a 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. McBride attacking. Alvarado outside to tie it up. They grab their own miss. Takes a 3. That shot off. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Bulls. MP's shot is off.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
That ties it up. Alvarado's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's excellent awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Set your teammate up. We know you're a great scorer, Cat.
Back to Simons. On the wing, MP. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
MP. Oh, the shot is off.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Rebounded by Smith.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
MP! Oh, off target from downtown. For New York, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Select your move. Keep on dancing. No, thank you. Bring those moves.
New group getting ready for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Miller. Okoro is checked in for Sexton. And it's Jones in for Simons. New York also changing it up. Hart's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. Now here's MP. Oh, no good! The dry spell continues. Chicago trailing here. Here's Jones. MP gets the corner bucket.
He really thrives in high pressure moments. That's a big time play.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. Yes, sir! That one goes.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big time shot.
Here's MP. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Ooh, it doesn't go. Now Anunoby. Outside Bridges. From deep. The triple drop.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Bulls trail by 4. Here's MP. Puts up the tray. MP responds with the 3.
What a bucket for MP. He's so hungry to own these big moments.
Brunson fires from 12 feet out. Cash.
One of the best clutch players in the entire league. Step up, Mr. Jalen Brunson.
MP outside. The 3 is in.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's Brunson. Brunson inside with the finish.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Here's MP. Let's loose for 3. Collins. Banks it home. Big shot.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Brunson. Bridges! The jumper is good.
That is big-time composure from Mikal Bridges. Backs against the wall. Got to have a bucket, and he delivers.
Here's Jones. The three is off, and they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That's what you call clutch free throws, and he shuts the door on this basketball game. Great job.
MP, yes sir, with the three.
Yeah, he's still a youngster, but MP shows he's ready for the big moments.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line, forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now. And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Brunson, and we're going to overtime. A riveting defensive play to keep him alive. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby. And it connects again from distance.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Brunson fires. Oh, missed on the tray.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's MP from downtown. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Here's Brunson. Outside Bridges. Hart. Can't hit it.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Here's Collins. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Brunson against Jones. Oh, taking it to him, Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Bridges against MP. Now Collins. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Brunson misses the three. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Buzelis. He's covered by Hart. Yes, sir! Count it!
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Bulls.
Talk about saving the best for last. They've been unstoppable here in OT.
Yeah, and with the teams playing even throughout 4 quarters, it's really hard to imagine such an uneven finale.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Both free throws good from Brunson. The Bulls have gone a scorching hot 5 for 5 in OT. Oh, no good! And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Now Hart. It's blocked!
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Here's MP. He launches. Towns ripped down the board. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Well, Josh Hart, the very definition of unselfish. How about keeping his eyes up and finding his teammate?
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And an intentional foul right there. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Now a timeout called by New York. 16 seconds left in the first overtime period. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
That they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Now a timeout called by New York.
Timeout.
8 seconds left in overtime. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Brunson fires! Here's Hart. Beyond the arc. Not that time. And so Chicago takes the win. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great